skill and a tool that, when used consciously and intentionally, is your sovereignty. But they aren't supposed to be fixed states. And this looking behind us, constantly trying to find things to heal, like you've gone over your wounds enough time. It's time to turn that into adult maturity and change the behavior within yourself. Change the thoughts and beliefs. And you can pick and choose your thoughts. They're just clouds. You can go, oh, I don't like that thought. I am going to think a different one. Right? Instead of the hypervigilance, and I'm using that one just so I don't have to grab it a whole bunch, but like hypervigilance, instead of looking around and going, I am under threat. I am under threat. Where's the danger? Where's the alarm? Instead, I can go, where's the authority? There's no authority in this. This is mine. There's a potential danger. There's the way out. Right? There's the potential harm. Here is the behavior that I need to mitigate that. And that is the adult. We aren't trying to relive our past or restore these states of childhood. Healing the inner child doesn't mean going back to them and getting anything back. It just means being able to see it for the wound and for the tool that we learned from it. We survived it brilliantly. We just hung on too long. And it's because we learned not to trust ourselves. So we learned to outsource our authority and agency. I don't outsource my authority and agency anymore. I trust myself because I'm here. So to not trust myself is foolish. And it's ignoring an obvious truth. I got myself here. So whether I choose to trust myself or not is still foolish, because obviously I'm trustworthy, or I wouldn't have gotten here. I would not be alive. Right? So anyway, this is what I have today. These are the thoughts that I have. We need to increase our competency. We don't need to spend a whole lot of time in morbid self-reflection. That is just, therapists got to get paid. They help us to a point. But at some point, we have to step into our authority and our agency and go, all right, I know my wounds. Now I'm going to turn it into a tool. And I am going to turn it into the mature adult behavior that doesn't collapse when I see threat, but knows how to stand and say, not mine. Not my home, not my body, not my children, not the things I love, not me. No matter what the storm says, these things I will not sacrifice. And that's what I've got. I love you.